Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good to see you. Another live stream at night. What do you know? What do you know, guys? I'm out and about, and yeah. Level 39. What a pain. What a pain. Yesterday, I was talking about how I was at about 500 and some thousand, and I had to go to like 5 million. Well, I passed over the 600,000 mark today. Took a while. Took a while. Oh yeah, and by the way, it is definitely nighttime. Look at that darkness. Gotta love it. Gotta love the night. Nice, peaceful, quiet. Unfortunately, the mosquitoes are out pretty bad. Um, yeah, there was a couple reported cases of West Nile in the state I live in. A couple more. So yeah, I guess the mosquitoes have a tendency to make other people sick. So I don't know. I mean, I've been bit by tons of mosquitoes and I haven't died yet. So maybe it's because I'm just so stubborn. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stubborn. I just don't want to go. Um, but yeah, Pokemon Go was very interesting tonight. One of the drawbacks for being a YouTuber and being out there and playing the game, um, people start to recognize your vehicle, start to recognize your character, or in this case, your avatar, and they start targeting you. And yeah, that was the case. That was the case tonight. Literally, there for a while, it was as quick as I took down a gym. Probably go what, maybe 5, 6 blocks away. Somebody'd be going around taking it back. Um, and they were like, "Oh yeah," you could tell because it was they were picking the gyms I was in, and there was quite a few different gyms in the area. And yeah, it was just, "Hey, Red, quick, let's take him out." Um, do I feel bullied? Not really. Do I really care? No, not really. We talked about that yesterday about fair gameplay. If everybody, did that, things would be a lot different. Um, Nobody knows how to play nice. Fortunately, that's just the way it is. I mean, they drive by, they see a gym, and if they don't like the color, they take it out. And I could be doing the same. I could be doing the same, but I guess I get some weird, distorted sense of morality or honor or integrity. I don't know. Um, it's distorted, I know. And I realize it's just a game. Do I get mad? No, but I do find it discouraging. You know, I kind of do because there's lots of gyms in the area where I don't go to because I don't see it a profit. I don't see a profit to it. It doesn't make any sense to me to go around and make every gym a certain color. Why? You're in 1,000 gyms. You get taken out of 1,000 gyms. It's an exaggeration, by the way. I think the max is 10. No, 20. I think the max is 20 you can be in, but I don't know. Never get that far. I usually get to about 6 or 7, and people recognize the name and who I am, and immediately start taking out my creatures. You know, I could cheat and just go buy the gold and say, you know what, I won't even get in gym battles. But I'm not. I'm not doing it for the gold. I'm doing it for the gold medal in the gym. You know, the 50 gold that you get literally pales in comparison to what you used to get. Uh, I used to get twice that every day. 500 plus Stardust. It just, and now you get what, very little. They nerfed the game. They did. They nerfed it so that anybody and everybody could get into gyms, and made it harder on the players that have been playing for so long. You know, they literally made it to where you're better off just throwing in a weak creature that you just caught than to throw a big huge creature into the gym, because you throw a big huge creature in the gym and it just keeps going down and down and down. And yeah, so it's one of those things. In one way, they made the game better for new players, but in the same realm of things, it really doesn't profit you to power up a creature as far as you can. I've been powering up weak creatures anyway. Like I powered up well, what you would probably refer to as a perfect creature. It was HP, defense, and attack were like the best, and it was gigantic, and that was a Pidgey. Yeah, I powered up a Pidgey. It was a perfect Pidgey. What the heck? Um, and I did that to. I actually got two rats. One doesn't have a size variance on it. It's just uh, perfect attack and defense and HP, but and it definitely shows when you max them out to their fullest extent, that when they do have a size difference on them, you can actually make the CP go up higher. Gigantic, sizable. It does affect how high you can take that CP up. Whether it does anything for the HP, I do not know. I think the only way to get more hit points or life or whatever for the creature is to have the perfect HP. That is, and the defense. You can't change those two things. You can change your attack. You can power it up. But like I said, I mean, really, what does it matter? Um, Unless you're doing tons of raids, which I don't. I don't do a ton of raids. Um, it's pointless. It really is. In fact, I've gone and just powered up really, really, really good creatures. Not maybe not perfect, but like they'd have like perfect HP, or they'd have perfect attack or perfect defense, and so I'd max those. I've maxed a few of those out just because it was the best creature I had at that time. And yeah, and I do battle against other people with it. See, if you throw those creatures in gyms now, man, you could literally sit back and watch your CP go down. Literally, um, within a matter of minutes. I have a really huge Blissey one time. I threw it into a gym, and um, I thought somebody was battling it because it went down a couple hundred, literally within 15, 20 minutes, something like that, maybe a half an hour. But so I gave it another berry, and it literally then I sat there staring at it, and yeah, I'm like, wow, it goes down that fast. So yeah, powering them up doesn't do much. You got to have a really good creature in the first place. But yeah, this pretty much concludes my Pokemon Go live stream for the day. Work went decent. Heat and humidity was a huge issue today. Um, they need to get AC or something in there because it was just freaking brutal. Um, Fans just don't cut it, you know. I mean, you're blowing around hot air. It's not cooling anything off. It dries the sweat that's on you, and sweat is designed to keep you cool. So it's kind of defeating the purpose. Um, yeah, working there, I thought I was cut out for the heat, but I don't know. I think that's probably going to be my biggest issue at my job is this freaking heat. The cold, I can just add more layers of clothing. It's not that big a deal. Um, but the heat, I mean, you can't get naked and do my job. I'm already wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and my socks are rolled down, and yeah, it's sweating like a banshee in there. You know, I remember what it was like growing up. My mom and I couldn't afford a central air or AC or anything like that, and you could tell it would just get so freaking thick in the house. In order to cool off, you would have to go outside. Man, we have become so spoiled as a society. It's amazing. It really is. People go to grocery stores just to keep cool, or wherever, and um, shoot, about 40 years ago, not even, AC was like a rarity, and nowadays, houses, cars, shopping centers, everybody's got some either AC or central air or something. And yeah, it's the times have changed. You know, we're becoming more structured as individuals, but we don't want to have a structured life. Yeah, talk about a definite oxymoron. Is the best word I can come up with. The reason being, because we gotta, if it's too hot, we get upset, or if it gets too cold, we get upset. Um, if we're slightly hungry, well, then we just gotta go get something, and it's gotta be now. It's gotta be fast. Gotta have it. Not willing to wait. That is a huge. We become very impatient as a society. And our tolerance level has gotten a lot lower. We don't a lot of us do not tolerate certain things. And I thought it was me because I was getting old, set in my ways, so to speak. But no, a lot of these younger people, they're the same way. They don't tolerate this or they don't tolerate that, and it's amazing to see teenagers and younger have that kind of attitude already. And I'm like, oh wow. And I think that's just another avenue that our society's going to. Really, I do. I think we're progressing in positive fashion, but with negative undertones. Um, which, there's always a plus and a minus. Doesn't matter what it is. I love my job. I love the people I work with. They're a great bunch of people. But there are certain things about it I don't like. Um, and yeah, either get over it or get used to it, or try to find different ways to deal with it, or move on. You know, that's anywhere. That's even in relationships. That's in relationships with our people, like our family and our friends. There's just some stuff that you aren't willing to give. You're not willing to change. You're set in your way. You're stubborn. There's a good word, stubborn. Um, and then there's other stuff that people are real flexible with. You know, yeah, it's a two-way street, man. Relationship. You have to have somebody there to relate with. If anything, from today, um, I want to leave you with a hypothetical question. Uh, Imagine you were the only one. And now let's take that to the video game that I play, Pokemon Go. Okay? Imagine if you were the only team. There was no other team. What happens if you were the best? It's no fun anymore. What happens if you got everything? Or everything in life you ever wanted? No challenge. If you never really had to work or strive or push yourself for something, and things just came to you, like you thought about it and boom, it's there. No drive. No need to have drive. No need to have ambition. Why? Because you think it, you want it, boom, it's there. So I'm going to leave you that with those little bits of advice, theories. I think sometimes there's a reason why we are presented with challenges. I think there's reasons why in life that we are given obstacles, to either meet, go around, overcome, go right over the top of it, or just sit there, stop and stare at it and wait for it to move. But that's life. Okay, that's life. That's video games, and it's dealing with everything around you. But yeah, the wind's picking up. My hair is going everywhere, and I didn't get a chance to put together any new music lately. So I'm sorry you guys haven't had a chance to hear anything new. Still got stuff I'm working on. I just don't have it completed. I don't want to present something that's halfway. You know what I mean? Just like the whole Pokemon Go thing. I'm not to where I really want to be, but I share that with you because hopefully somebody out there somewhere hears the words I'm sharing, and it either brings strength, comfort, reassurance, or something, letting them know they're not alone in the game, that other people have to deal with the same thing. And yeah, everything in life can be annoying, but you got to learn patience. Patience, patience, patience. Doctors aren't the only one that have patience. We should have patience too. Anyway, have a good one, and I will end the chat and talk to you guys later. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to subscribe and get notifications when I go online, feel free, hit the little notification button. I don't know if it's a bell or what the deal is. But yeah, that way you know when I'm up and out and doing what I'm doing. It is kind of late, but that's the end of my day. And I will definitely see and talk to you guys later. Uh, God permitting. Weather permitting. Later.